Let me show you what you're missing.
Jesus. And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4. A look at the numbers a week ago for Lindsey. 14 carries, 65
a pair of eyes.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game short week, you know, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the court.
First down, Portland Sutton.
Back for this game.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Ready. Blue 83. Blue 83.
Blue 83. Blue 83. How are you?
And the end result there, nice first down. The drive keeps moving.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Charles, we get a look at the draft class here for this team. What do you think?
Oh, no, it's just raining. I thought it was foggy out. Why is it foggy in this game?
And then if I'm correct in my evaluation, they got some great value in the later rounds as well.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory.
Right there, right there. Noah Fant with the first. Nope, not quite. Is that a first? Yep, that's first. All right, Noah Fant.
Are you listening to music right now, Brenton?
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Why?
I don't know.
He dumps it underneath here to Lindsey.
First down, Philip.
Oh, no, when it's all said and done, down to the 15 from the 21. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
We're going to try a QB draw.
Stepping up, he'll try and
great.
run.
First Atlanta, now Patrick Mahomes.
Down at the 9.
He just don't want me to win.
Goal from the 9-yard line. They'll run with Lindsey. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
My first games are LA, Chargers, and the last week's Raiders.
Okay, good to know that run defense doesn't exist.
This will be caught just
first touchdown in this stadium, scored by the London Black Knights.
His first touchdown of the new season. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive.
That was
opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
I'd be disappointed too if they
almost
failed
like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs. And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr. And one of the things that I think that Derek
Let's go defense. Let's go.
His ability to stay in the pocket, things swirling around him,
even as a young guy,
and deliver the ball with accuracy. Derek Carr has great touch when he throws the football.
Let's go defense. Let's go.
Come up 1st and 10.
Let's go defense. Let's go.
I wish there was more customization with your team's uniforms.
Dude, you literally get like home and away.
You only get 3 options. Like to pick like different, like how the uniforms look. You only get 3 options. You don't even get to pick a color scheme. You don't get to pick anything.
Running is Jacobs.
You don't even get to pick the logo. You really just get to pick the name and they give you a logo. It's so, it's just so bare.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Remember when you used to be able to make a team from scratch in like Madden, old Madden?
Yeah, you could literally build a team from the ground up. You could make it. You either choose the logo, or I think they even have like an option to where you could draw the logo.
Yeah.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
So we've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the 1st quarter. Here's another good example.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
All right, I'm going to fuck your shit.
From the gun, it's Carr.
Oh, well, I did fuck your shit.
And he'll work it across
wrong guy, though.
Inside the 45. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Carr going to throw. It's a room to maneuver.
How does a guy like Derek Carr get a 22-yard rush?
Well executed 22-yard gain.
Defense, get your shit together. Why the fuck is Josh Jacobs a goddamn X Factor?
Jacobs on the draw. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Oh my god.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 16 carries, 64 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the training room in the cold tub trying to get his reps back for this game.
No such thing as run blocking.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. He's tackled at the stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him. I'd go quickly.
Last game, I literally only won on a last-second interception against Justin Herbert.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, Herbert threw it in the end zone, and I got it, and if they would have scored, the game would have been over.
Wow.
Now they'll throw with Carr. And he's got it.
So that it was a great way to start this franchise.
At the 3-yard line.
Yeah.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. So the ball
I'm
position
just glad I
now
started
at
it
the
with a
3.
win.
Here's 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Carr. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. A 10-yard loss.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands.
Dude, we're getting after Derek Carr, dude.
3rd and goal. This will be caught.
Nope, not a touchdown, not a touchdown.
Oh, that was so close to being a pick.
Touchdown on the year.
Fucking team,
Now the
dude.
try here for the
Fucking
point
team.
after. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. K.J. Hamler returning it. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Ready. Blow 18. Blow 18. A goal.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsay. Takes it
Well, we got all 2 yards on that play.
gain.
Not even actually
It's time
1
for them to be
yard.
good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
I don't understand why receivers just can't do what you want them to do. I literally did the playmaker where you move the right stick and they'll move. He didn't move, so then I throw it, and the second I throw it, he freaking moves.
Another nice game.
Do I throw a
13
pick?
yards. That's
I
it,
hate
and
this
another
game.
first down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Brings up 2nd.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Flushed out right. The ball comes out.
That was funny. This includes fumbled it, some linemen picked it up and ran it for the first time.
Putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him.
It's like the type of shit that usually
because you don't
happens
know how he's
against
going
you.
to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch at 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, but now it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage.
Go.
But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to...
And the Raiders have got him. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland.
So this is 4 down territory, so we're going
And that's
for
the
it.
first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield. Which
Is
helped
that a
the
good
pass rush.
idea?
They're
Definitely
really
not.
in sync right now.
Did it work? Hell no. Do I regret it? No.
Dude, you know what I hate?
When
When you hand it off and it's like your stick goes like the slice bit to the right, all of a sudden your running back feels the need to completely change direction, so it slows him down just enough for the guy to come around the edge and tackle you. Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing?
Why is
This is the most...
thing?
This game is so dysfunctional.
You didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down.
Oh my god! I cannot stand this game, dude. I cannot stand this game.
As they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Oh! I'm just about to call it a night. I can't stand it. It's so annoying.
The ball free, and it's 4th down. Carr gonna go on 4th down. Able to find Waller. That's complete.
Fuck.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Did he turn the accelerated clock off? Because it feels like this game's going really
It's a
fast.
screen pass. That's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
I turned it off.
Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas 1st.
A gain of 12.
He's probably
Carr now on 1st down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, Carr. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. On 4th down, John Gruden says, let's try and get 3 out of this. From the right hash, this from 48. And his kick is good. Not by much. It was leaking oil in the end, but he tucks it in the bottom right corner. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
70
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back on
stand
the field.
this place,
decent
bro.
start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing.
I hate this place so much. I hate this school.
He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure this team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
It's out. Let's go. Stop the clock. Stop that clock. Let's go.
Mark it down at the 9. 2 jump plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
EA announces its first $70 next-gen
2 big
game.
plays in succession.
Madden
Not sure
21.
this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
What?
Being chased out left.
I am not buying it, man. It better still be a free fucking upgrade.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
I honestly don't know if I can buy Madden 22. I might have to skip out on another year.
Touchdown! Noah Fant in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys are going to retake the lead.
I'm not letting you guys mind trick me into buying this game again. Because I wasn't going to buy it.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that gives him a 3-point
I wasn't going to buy it this year.
Seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. That's fielded
probably
on the
just
back
stick
line
with
of the
this
end
one as long
zone.
as it's
And
a
not
free
wanting to
upgrade.
risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
I mean, they do have custom rosters.
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. So we've hit half.
Or we'll all take 1 year off of Madden because I think we all need it.
And then freaking, you know, of course, EA has to be bums and then make it so that, you know, so like they basically just turn off servers for previous EA games. Even though freaking Fight Night Champions was made in 2010 and it still has EA servers.
Yeah, because they haven't made a sequel yet.
I would guess it in the locker room. They talked
Have you
about
checked if Madden 12 has servers now?
I'm pretty sure every time you get on it tells you that no.
Really?
I mean, the old NCAA's don't.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him
I'm
up
not
to
sure why
the
they would
15.
care more about Madden than NCAA because NCAA I'm sure still makes them a lot more money.
Defensive tackles, because we asked them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there.
Could you imagine if they like fucking just turned on NCAA 13 servers and put it on next gen?
That's certainly playing down in distance.
They couldn't do that because then they would still be making profit.
Here's A.J. Cole now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the
Fine, make
game
it
for
profit
the team.
platform.
As much as I would love for it to
He was called
happen.
on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
Why?
A 41-yard punt there with no
Stupid
return. And
fucking
possession
shit.
will switch.
Why did that guy have
First
to
and
ruin
10.
our shit?
And of course it had to be a freaking Nebraska player.
Yeah.
They'll
The
come
only
out
contribution that
throwing here,
motherfucker
first
made to
down.
that game.
He'll have a first down past the 40.
Because you know damn well he was probably never in it. And he still wasn't even a very high overall. Maybe that's why he sued him. Dude, you should have made me a high overall and I wouldn't fucking sue your ass. Did you?
I hate how it's like they complain about like players' likeness, but they literally change the names so that they can't sue them. Like if they did that, every single player could have sued. Every single player could have sued. They make their faces kind of like it, but they change the name.
Forward for a couple down inside the 40. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4 down territory, even if they don't get it though. And down he goes.
No,
Brought
fuck it, I'm
down
going for
a
it.
Raider sack. Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on
After this
4th
game, I'm
down.
getting off Madden for the night. I cannot stand it. It's too much.
The conversion
kinda
is
has to, because
successful with a
as
sizable
somebody
gain of
plays game this
13
week, so
and the
we can't
decision to
really
go for it.
fans.
Looks like a smart one. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this one's incomplete. The pass.
You know what? I bet Trevor Lawrence would have made that fucking throw.
But getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Every time I diss Justin Fields now, I'm just going to say I bet Trevor Lawrence would have made that throw.
Incomplete there. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for.
I'm loving this O-line.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions.
Didn't click that play, but okay, game. Okay, game. Okay, game. Okay, game. Okay, okay, game. Okay. Okay, 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 okay.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Raiders 10.
These kickers now, it's like we take it for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal.
It's 9/11.
You just expect it.
That's fair.
After splitting the uprights,
I cannot finish this game. I'm actually gonna break something.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. Throwing on first down is Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of 7.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
32-yard line.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
He's got it at the 15. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook, and that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back, trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted. They had the big running play, now the big passing play. 10 more there and another first down. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Here's Jacobs. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have drawn even here, and they can take the lead with the extra point to come. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they've got to make sure they love him up because he's up to that.
Now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And he comes back with one complete.
Okay,
He gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
Fuck you.
Have got him.
Fuck you, Lamarcus Joyner. Piece of shit.
And plays like that really hurt play calling.
God.
They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Can this line block please for 2 seconds? 2 seconds.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
2 things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot and get the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Y'all force a turnover and stop letting Derek Carr look like the second coming of Jesus Christ.
10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Jacobs now.
Dude, if he would have been passing, I would have fucking laid his shit into next week.
Oftentimes, an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Welcome back now here in London. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a one-point difference here.
Let's get a stop here. Let's get a stop. Let's see if we can start 2-0. You fucking whore bags, dude.
Gets him right around the 43.
Well, it gives you a place to go.
A good gain there on first down and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front.
Y'all know you don't have to make every game close as hell, right? Like, that's not a thing we have to do.
They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
I wish they gave you more options for
Now
that
they face a third down and
shit.
4 after that incompletion on second down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Throwing right, and that's complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball.
I'd like to get fucking Philip Lindsay a little bit more involved, but I'm always playing from behind, so I have to pass.
But to see the ball in a running back's hands,
I can't get any of my running backs going.
He was looking to go back to Sutton there, but it'll be second down.
I'm trying.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Got a man, it's Judy complete.
Are you fucking kidding me, Jerry Judy?
And the Raiders pick it up. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
That is the exact opposite of what I needed you to do. Thank you very much. Now my defense needs to get a stop for me to even have a chance.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Now, the intended receiver that time was Josh Jacobs, and that'll make it 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Yards to go. And Waller taking it in over.
Wow.
And he's going to get this down near the 30.
You know what I hate so much about this year, though? Is I have no motivation to get anything done.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I haven't had motivation to do anything done since freshman year.
So 1st and 10.
Like, honestly, failing English doesn't even look that threatening. And that's the only class I need to pass.
Out to Williams. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
I barely have a motivation to show up anymore. I don't even have a motivation to show up anymore.
Yeah, neither do I.
I genuinely have to talk myself into it every single day.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Henry Ruggs, 32. The They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his big tight end, Fan. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the play.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Fortnite dances.
Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got it? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up even
Brown
more
with
big
another
plays.
first down.
Another connection
Brown's
between
probably
the
going to
two.
go off
This one
this
good
season
for
because
12
I
and a
forgot
first
he's in
down.
my slot. Therefore,
Looks like
my
a
slot
jumbo
receiver is
set
usually
with
the
3
one that
tight
gets a
ends
shit
here
ton
for
of yards.
first and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping.
Are you
a pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Literally be any worse on that play.
I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
And I'll take it,
About it. What
give us
everyone
an
has
end
to
zone.
understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they
See that Jarrett committed to Nebraska?
The end zone, he lost ball, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Room here to run. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play that time for the Raiders. Give him 53 yards on the ground.
It's a gain of
so barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now a carry for Jacobs. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
On second down now, it's Jacobs. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Lost by 8.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Carr. And that will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And his kick here is good. And that will bump the lead up to 11.
Raiders 27.
So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
1st down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Trayvon Mullen, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Las Vegas, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours.
Add the fucking fumble.
I'm probably gonna get off and switch to Xbox, honestly.
I'm just gonna go. I'm probably gonna get off and just put on a movie so I'm exhausted. I need sleep.